Okay, everybody, I'm going to get my microphone here and okay, everybody, that was me in the middle, and here I am with Weeds Day, and we are going to go directly to this. So, everybody, that's one aspect of what I have for you. I'm going to try to make some more sense of it, and then we'll go to our. So, MAGA Juana, Trump poised to reschedule cannabis, igniting a stock surge. President Donald Trump is preparing to issue an executive order as early as Monday, directing the federal agencies to reclassify marijuana from a current schedule to Schedule 3 under the Controlled Substance Act. According to the multiple sources familiar with this disclosure, the move will first be prepared by Washington Post. The Washington Post would mark the most significant federal easing of cannabis restrictions in decades, aligning the drug's classification with substances like ketamine and Tylenol with codeine and carry moderate potential for abuse and accepted medical uses. The anticipated order comes after Trump met with cannabis industry executives in the Oval Office December 10th, and a call with the House Speaker Mike Johnson and a vocal opponent of marijuana. From the sources of the conversation, a pivot moment with Trump weighing the input of Health and Human Services from RFK, Junior Centers for Medicare, Medicaid Services, and Mehmet Oz, and business leaders. The president is expected to seek and ease the access to drug through the upcoming executive order that directs federal agencies to pursue reclassification. The source told the Post, speaking on condition of anonymity. So a White House spokesperson emphasized the caution, stating no final decisions have been made on rescheduling marijuana, yet the prospect alone electrified markets, and the shares tally brands are up more than 44% to $11.17 midday, and Canopy Growth rocketed 52% to $1.59, and single day gains in Amplify Seymour Cannabis EFT 54%. So it's pretty amazing, everybody. This is Jeff Eichen with episode 290. Today we have Howie Hobart on, and some other people may pop in. We had a windstorm here yesterday, but I'll read more of this. Under the 1970 Controlled Substance Act, marijuana Schedule 1 placement has grouped it with heroin and LSD. What the fuck? denying federal recognition and its medical value despite widespread state level acceptance. 24 states now permit recreation and 38 allow medical. So, and that strained the banking, research, and taxation operators. Restriction to Schedule 3 would not legalize the recreational sales federally, but it could unlock the institutional investment, streamline clinical trials, and ease taxes and burdens. Changes in the industry leaders are overdue. So that's what's going on here. Opposition lingers from figures known as Kevin Sabet, president of the anti-legalization group SMART Approaches to Marijuana, who warned on X that rescheduling would make Trump the most pro-drug president in modern history. So there's got to be something that's unusual there, but let's go to our opening, everybody. Here we go. Sit back, smoke a big one, and be gentle with yourself, and don't let children get involved until they're responsible and their brains fully connect, like 21. Okay. Before we begin, let's have a moment of silence for Rob Reiner and his wife and all the Jewish people in Australia and the planet for being not so mindful. Rob Reiner, we love you, and his wife. And children, get a grip. It's Hanukkah this week, everybody, so light the lights. Good morning, everybody. It's Jeff Eichen here. Hep hep hooray, it's 420. Mickey Mouse on my Mickey Mouse watch is always set to 420. And we are not joking that we want to release Edwin for 28 years in jail. We want to release everybody and prohibition. And they have not yet re or D or something scheduled. So it's still a cluster F, and happy Weeds Day, episode 290. MAGA, make America grateful again.
So this is what I'm doing with the new campaign. In the new campaign, we have established a new fundraiser.
Okay.
And which I'm going to send it to you on Lifers Movie. That's your thing on Instagram, right?
Lifers the movie is Instagram, yes. I'm working for you, man. I love you. And so at the count of three, 1, 2, 3.
Hello, my name is Edwin Ruiz, and I wanted to say hello to everybody. I am still in prison. I'm still serving 40 years for a nonviolent marijuana crime. I have been in prison for 28 years, and I need your assistance and I need your help. My family has established a new fundraiser. It's on GoFundMe. My brother is going to provide you the link.
Thank you, everybody, for listening to Edwin. Nobody should be in jail for a plant, for marijuana. We need to end prohibition and bring Edwin home. Help Edwin. Send $100. Send 1,000. We need to get me to fly out there and to help Edwin come home once and for all and end prohibition. He is a monster, beautiful human, and not a monster, but he acts like it with a big freaking heart that could slay the dragon. So let's slay the dragon, which is the man that put him in the first place. This should have never happened. I love you, Evan.
Okay, love you too, brother.
Okay.
So I'm going to send you the link.
Okay, love you, man. Let's get me there. I love you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
If cannabis was one of the main ingredients of the ancient anointing oil, and receiving the oils is what made Jesus the first to call attention to it, it's magic. It's a magic plant. And then persecuting those who use cannabis could be considered antichrist. WEEDSDAYS.
Tommy Chong for Lifers Madness.
To end this war on people. Happy parade.
Welcome to episode 290, everybody. The wind's still blowing, but we got internet today. We were down yesterday, so we're back. Welcome, Howie Hobart, and welcome, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Is this thing on? Tap, tap, tap. I think we're going to have a wonderful show today. We're going to welcome home Stash Wagner family. Don't bogart that joint from the Philippines. Thank you. And don't forget to donate to their cause and welcoming them home fund. So that's cool. We have a nice GoFundMe site for them. And everybody else in the universe, let's end prohibition today. There's their QR code, everybody. And let's not forget Jack Harrer. And let's not forget Jack. Oh, my Papa in Baja, I miss you. Even at the Oregon Country Fair, people run free. And how would you like to be one of those incredible puppets? It's really important to follow your bliss, go to the events that make sense to you, and globally end prohibition, everybody. It's time, it's time, it's time. We're going to put on a concert here pretty darn soon and gather people so we can make it through the year and overturn the hemp initiative. Fuck the big boys. Yes, it's time. Check it out.
Hello, everyone. I am the real Rick Simpson, and I want to make it clear to everyone that I am still alive and kicking. And if you go on the internet, there's many sites out there that are talking about me passing away many years ago now, which obviously is a pack of lies. I'm still quite alive, and I'm still here. So I have been out of the mainstream since 2018, when I suffered a stroke. Has made it very difficult for me to travel and do the events I used to do in the past. So I just want everyone to know that I'm still here and I'm still fighting for to set cannabis free. And that in turn will set the human race free. So I hope you all support my efforts. Cannabis is the greatest plant on this earth, and it should be used properly. And don't believe all that negative propaganda that has been forced upon us over the last 100 years or so. It's all based on a pack of lies. Cannabis never harmed anyone. As a matter of fact, it gives mankind a future. In the past, I put out 2 books, Phoenix Tears, The Rick Simpson Story, and Rick Simpson Oil, Nature's Answer for Cancer. And at the present time, my wife and I are working on another book to bring everyone up to date about what's happened since 2012. The first book takes you to 2012 and what had gone on up to that point. So I think the next book people will find it very interesting. I've traveled to several different countries now, doing events, and so the next book will be describing what's going on since 2012. But due to all the scammers out there now, I intend to have more presence in social media. In the near future, I'll be putting out more information. We have to stop these scammers because they're causing a lot of harm and they're discrediting the use of this wonderful medicine. The link to my authentic social media accounts can be found on my website, phoenixtears.ca. So you want the real information, or you want to find the real site, that's where to go to get the information to find it.
tears.ca. That's for Canada. You'll find Rick Simpson and his site, everybody. Well, it's time. Oh, whoa.
Happy parade.
It's time to have a jingle. So how do you like that, everybody? Jeff Eichen has a jingle here for Weeds Day. We made that jingle years ago. It was pretty phenomenal. And today we're going to talk about this photograph here that I have. Yes, that's a photograph, everybody. So let me get to my software here. So this is a photograph, everybody, here. This is a photograph of the Last Supper where everybody's chilling out with the bong. And I made it for everybody holding a cell phone, but my friend from the dispensary here locally in Port Townsend, she brought me all these bongs, these big green bongs. So we did a version with the bongs, but Baby Jesus has nothing to do with it. But later on, I'll take you in there and I'll show you where to find that image. Well, you know what? Since we're here right now, let's do that right now, okay? And then we'll get to Howie Hobart. Howie, how are you doing? Can you unmute yourself? I see you're still muted there. Find the little red icon of the microphone and tap on that baby. Then we can hear you. I see you working there. So everybody, it's Weeds Day, episode 290. You know, who knows what's going to happen with relegalization. That's all we got to do is get the assholes to upgrade everything, not just the bank, not just the study, but everything, so the prisoners can come home. You know, that's the deal. The deal is bringing the prisoners home. There I am. It's relief. We have a Relief Aid concert coming. While Howie's looking for his unmute button, it's a benefit concert for the prisoners. We're asking Snoop, we're asking Willie, and you've heard this from me before, everybody. But we got involved with somebody in Canada who was a snarky and wasn't truthful to the whole system. So I lost maybe a whole year on dealing with him for 6 months. So we're gonna power up again. I've got Redbone. I've got Don't Bogart That Joint. Redbone, don't come and get your love, and I've got Stash from Don't Bogart That Joint. So it's really important to follow your bliss. But I think through music we could frickin' do a marijuana tour that would be bitchin' and incredible. So here we go. Here's the incredible. In my lifetime, I want to bring all the prisoners home, everybody, and you can get. Let's see if we can duplicate that and show you the link to go purchase one of my photographs here. So if we go. Okay, so if we go right here, we're gonna.
Does that work?
Yeah, hang on, Howie, hang on. I'm talking to my crowd here. Yeah, you got it, but hang on.
All right.
So hang on. So we got Howie, everybody. Hang on, Howie. So right now, everybody, we're gonna show you that at icanimagine.com, you can purchase one of these beautiful canvas prints, or even a paper print or a metal print. They're all different sizes. You can also find me on that site and call me personally, and I'll hand print you one. It is more expensive for me to make something by hand, but what isn't? Even the drywaller is expensive these days. I just put a new head gasket in my car and it was over $2,000, but I got a new timing belt. I rebuilt the engine. So everybody, get ready for medical marijuana to help you heal, and get ready to say hello to Howie Hobart here. And here's Howie, everybody. Howie, say hello to the to my universe out there. We're on YouTube. We're on POD TV, which reaches 1 million people almost, and we're with Roku. And we got kicked off of Facebook, so Facebookers, you know, look out. We're going to try to get back on, but in the scheme of things, you can't take me down. No, I have a meeting with Peru, and I'm supposed to go to Peru and do some concerts there. So maybe, Howie, we can get you on an airplane and go to Peru one time. But everybody, welcome Howie. Howie, I'm going to give you a. Oh wait, I'm missing my whistle here, but I got another one. So hang on. Okay, so we've got our Dr. Demento whistle there. Howie, tell us your name and what's your dream.
I'm Howard Holbert. I'm a BMI member songwriter, and been writing songs for, I guess, going on 25 years now with BMI, and it's been a funky valley high. It's been a lot of fun, and that's what I want to do. That's what I like to do. And the world says I'm pretty good at it, so I'll stick with it.
How'd the angels bring us together? Tell us that story about my motorhome.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty cool story. My wife and I were looking for a travel trailer. We were sort of homeless at the time, and we went to your place. There was one for sale at your place, and we didn't really care for the looks of it all that much. And you sold it to another woman, and we saw your other two RVs that you had, and that's how we met you.
The angels brought in Howie. Well, Howie is this angelic musician, and he's re-come into our lives, everybody. So we're going to help Howie do some music videos, and Howie has a congenitive what do you call it, a syndrome in his body that doesn't allow him to be on the planet for very much longer. But I just talked to my friend Robin. Hang on. Call Robin Sharon.
Calling Robin Sharon.
Let's see if we can get her. Call Annapurna.
Calling Annapurna home.
Let's see if we can get her.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hi, Robin. I'm on air right now with Howie Hobart. I told you about him, and give me a shout. We're on for another 45 minutes, and I'll let you talk to Howie. Okay, bye-bye. So Robin's a beautiful healer, and she doesn't call herself a healer, but she deals with the arts. And she told me she had somebody with an enlarged heart, and he was given several weeks to live, and she helped him with the protocol that she does. And she does the body sotra, which is the liver gallbladder flush, and I've done it like 12 times. But she said that he went from being in pain and in grief and in bad heart to remarkably incredible. So I'll connect you with her. But everybody, Howie, tell us a little bit about what it feels like to be an angelic singer and following of spirit and great spirit. I know you sing a lot about source and you know, what you believe is the direction to go to and sing about. So tell us, because we don't go denomination or religion on our show or politics, but tell us a little bit about your energetics with the doctors telling you that you only have a little bit left to live, and how we're going to party down now on the way out.
Well, I had a triple bypass a year or two ago, and they also put in 10 stents, and then they did some other stuff, and then I had a stroke 2 or 3 months ago, and they told my wife and I that the damage was so bad to my heart that it just wasn't going to support my life for a year, maybe two if I'm lucky. So I just kind of take it easy. We live out here on 5 acres in Brennan on a beautiful meadow, and we love it so much. And that's I write mostly about my life, my long-lasting marriage, and how great that's been. It's just been a wonderful ride. And I'm a naturalist, and I love nature, and I'm out in it all the time. And I get a lot of inspiration out there in those woods. And sometimes I think the trees are talking to me. And I'll jot down a few lyrics and come home and finish the song. And before you know it, I've got a song. And I've also got several books out as well. So
how about if we play one of your songs? I got one song queued up.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Okay, all right. Well, everybody, we're with Howie Hobart. Hang on, let's see here. I've got my software, we got to give Howie. Could you hear that?
I sure could.
Okay, so we give Howie a round of applause. I'm going to share my screen, everybody, and here we go. So I'm going to share my screen here, and we're going to go into our Howie Hobart site here. So we're going to move this over. Hello, everybody. We're on episode 290, Weeds Day. Nobody deserves to be in jail for a plant. Okay, so everybody.
You can also find me on SoundClick.
Okay, so we're on Suno. So everybody, that's a beautiful song by Howie Hobart, and we've got him live. Hang on, let's unshare our screen. We've got him live right here, Howie. That's a remarkable, beautiful song, and I want to dedicate that song to the prisoners. I want to have that song sung at every one of my concerts because it is the simple things in life. And if you're in jail for marijuana, the simple things are family, food, and hope.
That's right.
I mean, what the fuck? You know, they're in jail for 30 years. I have Edwin. So here, I'll play an Edwin for you. Hang on just a minute. Let's share my screen again. I'm going to play an Edwin for you. Hang on. So let's go share, come boom. Let's play Edwin. So this guy called me the other day, dude, and just like you did. And these are the people that I love and that I'm working for the rest of my life. Okay, so let's see if I can find an Edwin here. Edwin, come on, here's Edwin. Okay. Hang on.
And which I'm going to send it to you on Lifers movie. That's your so this is what I'm doing with the new campaign. And the new campaign, we have established a new fundraiser.
Okay. Hang on. That's not the one I want to play because I want to get the really juicy Edwin here. Hang on. So let's see. There was an Edwin. Let's see if this is it.
Está sirviendo por marihuana por 40 años. Mi hijo, cuando era niño, él era un muchacho muy inteligente, pero la gran desgracia fue que se juntó con varias personas y ahora lamentamos tanto.
That's Edwin's mom, everybody.
My father is Edwin Rubens. He's been incarcerated since I was 5 for a nonviolent cat discharge.
How does it feel to have your parent taken out of your life?
It's such a grave injustice in the judicial system that he is sentenced away for such a long time, for such a, to me, almost a meaningless offense. I can't wrap my mind around it. Anybody could know sentence.
So everybody, that's Edwin Rubiz, and let me share my screen again, come back to Howie. That guy called me yesterday, and he's got a phone, WhatsApp, and he called me from prison, and he asked me to help him. He's been in jail for 28 years for pot.
That's insane.
There's no freedom for him, and his hope is with people like me and you. So I want that song that what we just heard, because it says I'm on the porch lighting the torch, and so I want to do a video with that and dedicate that song to freedom for the prisoners. And then when we do our concert, I'll come down to Brennan and we'll do a beautiful video, magical video with that song on the Bluetooth. And see, I did this video here. Let me show you this video I did here. Everybody, we're on episode 290. It's Weeds Day with Jeff Eichen and Howie Hobart. So I'm going to share my screen one more time here and show you this video. I can't play the whole video because they'll kick me off, but I'll play a little bit of it. So let's go in here and let's go open recent. Let's see if we can find, we cannot find it. It's not in recent. So we're going to open file and we're going to go So I made this video in the Philippines. Where do you see it? Bogert, Bogart. Okay, so we're gonna get this video here. Come on. Hey, hang on. Hello.
Yo, bro, did you hear what he did? He signed it.
No, I dig it. Hang on. I don't care. Hang on just a minute. I already played it. I'm on. Hang on just a minute. I'm getting something for. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. So hang on. Hello and welcome to the world premiere of the video I made in the Philippines with Lawrence Stash Wagner, Don't Bogart That Joint, the classic and epic song, which was one of the first songs that supports the cannabis movement back in the 60s. Why make it country? Country? Why country? So they don't see us coming. So Howie, I've got that guy in our pocket too. That's the video that I made with Stash Wagner about his incredible journey in 1969. That guy wrote that song. Hang on. Let's get back to. Hang on. Okay, there's Howie. Okay, Howie. Let me get me on there. So everybody, it's Jeff Eichen and Howie Hobart. Hang on. Call Chris Boucher.
I don't understand.
Shut up. Hang on. Call Chris Boucher.
Calling Chris Boucher mobile.
Hello? Hey.
Hey, we ran out of internet yesterday because of the winds up here. They blew down our tower, but we're back and we're on live today. This is Chris Boucher from California, or as Siri would say, Chris Boucher. So, Mr. Boucher, tell us what you heard today about Donald Trump.
It's Boucher, not Butcher.
I know that's what Siri says.
Well,
that's what Siri says.
My dad said, "Oh, don't answer to someone else's name. Answer to your name." That got me in a lot of trouble in school. Yeah, I don't know enough about the details of what he signed. I've been driving, but I think on a positive light, this is going to open up cannabis, marijuana for medical research on humans. And the last, 100 years, we haven't been able to do clinical studies on humans. Does marijuana shrink tumors? Does it cure cancer? Do we know that? The only thing we know are in test tubes and petri dishes and mice and rats.
Right, but the Israelis know that they were studying it with Dr. Machulam for the last 40 years.
Yeah, well, not in human clinical studies like they could. However, our medical system's massive, so we'll have, thousands of universities, thousands of, companies researching, whether you like it or not. I mean, everyone's got an opinion, but just to think about the research that could really come out of this, and I think there's hope there for cures of diseases and ailments that cannabis really does, and we'll find out. So this is a huge breaking point for that. Now, for criminalization and being arrested and marijuana dispensaries and clubs where it's legal, I don't know the outcome of that.
It's
You know,
still
as you
going to
know,
be illegal. It will be with codeine. It'll sit there on the shelf with codeine. So I agree with you, everybody, that this is a beautiful day for relief of marijuana, but it doesn't bring our prisoners home, and it's not re-legalization. And he said that we already went through a whole little thing of let me play that for you. Hang on.
well, let me add one more comment too for all the marijuana companies and maybe somebody that has more experience than I do, because as you know, I'm a hemp farmer here in California, California's largest industrial hemp food company. However, banking is a big issue. So if it's not Schedule 1, I just got my account shut down on Square for processing payments because I had hemp. I had to battle them all day yesterday and today. So the banking issue could be big, and I wonder what's going to happen. All the stocks have gone up 100, 200%, but I think people are going to dump them tomorrow morning, you know, pump and dump.
So listen to this, Chris. That's what we got today.
Yeah, well, I'm in the CBD business, and so I farm it. So for a farmer, you know, we'll have companies wanting it to grow more hemp, but the problem we have is these laboratories dictate and control our market, these scum laboratories that just drive the price down. So
These are the Delta laboratories, the Delta 9 and 8.
Well, there's labs that do extraction. You know, they extract the CBD and the CBD oil, whether it's CO2. The THC stuff is illegal federally. They can't make it in the lab anymore.
Right.
They can't call something that's cooked with methane and I don't know, all the different chemicals they use to tweak it into D9. That's no longer hemp. That's no longer legal because, you know, it's a chemical made Delta 9s. But back to farming, hopefully it will help us farmers grow our fields.
But I thought that they were getting rid of full spectrum CBD.
In some states, yeah. California is the worst. Governor Newsom, you know, he ran the worst hemp law in the history of America. Gavin Newsom has destroyed overnight, whether you like him or not. Oh, he's done some great things. He has destroyed my business in California. We lost 80 stores because of this guy. He's an anti-hemp governor. He's an anti-hemp politician. He will never be president. Never, ever. And what he's done to the hemp farmers and to the hemp people of California, all the jobs he destroyed, all the families he destroyed with his 82-page hemp law. He wants to call hemp marijuana. I mean, it is just ridiculous.
And why were our people, yourself included, why didn't we protest and or get inside before that was made law?
Well, because Newsom is like, pro-marijuana, so he only listened to the marijuana lobby. And the marijuana lobby has been hurt by the Cheech and Chong chemical Delta 9 THC. They were selling all that, chemical D9 into the, gas stations and convenience stores. So they basically ganged up on the whole industry, and he wouldn't listen to any hemp farmers. And when the hemp industry came to do some, it was all the lab-made D9 people, Snoop Dogg, Cheech and Chong, the Hemp Roundtable. I mean, it was disgusting that they were negotiating for farmers like me and other companies that have nothing to do with lab-made D9. And so it was definitely money buys your place in lobbying. And so we didn't have,
Is there any way to overturn that in the future?
Yeah, we're going to sue him again. I was involved in a lawsuit. He's violating federal law because right now, even though Mitch McConnell's bill really sucks, it allows for THC, only a small amount. So Newsom says 0% THC in anything. Well, that'd be like having bullets with no gunpowder, I mean, you can't violate federal law, interstate commerce. So there will be a reckoning for Newsom and his bill and what he did to the hemp industry in California.
So you make a product with CBA. Tell us. I'm with Howie Hobart. Howie, say hello to Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, yeah, CBDA, cannabidiolic acid, is the acidic cannabinoid of CBD that's only found in fresh green hemp leaves. The hemp leaf, the new scientific studies have shown it's the most nutritious green leaf in the plant kingdom. And Jack Hara always had said that. And so now we're seeing all the science come out. And what our product does, it's a raw, fresh pressed green leaf hemp juice that we freeze dry into a powder. That way it's stabilized and it's 99% bioavailable. So when you take our product with the CBDA, it also has CBD, it has CBGA, it's a full spectrum. There's little or no THC, like 0.001, because we pick it from fresh, young hemp leaves. THC is really not in the leaf, it's in the flower and the trichomes and the bud. So a lot of people are misinformed on that. So when you take it, you feel it right away. It just jumpstarts your serotonin. And most people don't know 90% of your serotonin produced in your gut, not your brain. So when you drink our hemp juice, bang, man, you feel that serotonin boost overnight.
How would that help Howie and his condition? He says he's got 1 year to live.
I'm sorry. I just, if anything, it's going to help with inflammation. I don't say cure. If someone says cure, I would run.
No, I said help. I said help.
Yeah. So, inflammation, definitely, I mean, you want to pour this stuff in your body, and it's 1,000 times more anti-inflammatory than CBD. But, as a matter of fact, Square just shut my website down because I was saying it was anti-inflammatory. It's against the law to advertise anti-inflammatory unless you're a pharmaceutical company. I found that out yesterday and today.
Oh, no.
I had to scrub my website of anti-inflammatory. I couldn't believe it.
Well,
I'm just trying to figure it out.
Everybody, we're with Chris Boucher, my longtime buddy from Hemp Surfboards way back when with Woody.
Hempstead Company, 1991.
I still have all your hats and your backpack. I got,
Your museum, buddy.
So Howie, say hello to Chris again and tell him what you do and where you're at and how you believe in what Chris just said.
I'm driving. I might lose you here. I'm on the res over here.
Just listen to Howie. Are you there?
Hi, Chris.
Oh, Chris just left. Chris just left. Okay. So we got rid of Chris. So Chris is a proponent of what's going on today, everybody. this is the news channel, the marijuana news channel. Howie, maybe I can get you some of Chris's CBA drink and help you with the quality of life. You know, I mean that's kind of what's going on here. Is while we're you know, talking about longevity, and we talk about quality of life for patients, and that's why some of the things that happened today in scheduling down marijuana could be good, and we hope it is, that it's not the greed that went into the weeds. So Howie, we love you so dearly. Should we play one more of your songs on the way out?
Please do.
Okay. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so we're going to go back up to Sumo. Hang on. So we're on Sumo. Okay, so now let's see. How do I get to Howie? There we go. We click on your name, maybe. There we go. Boom. Okay, so hang on. So it's back. Hang on. So we're gonna go. We're gonna let this populate, everybody. We're on episode 290. Today was a big day in the government with the freaking descheduling of marijuana. It's pretty big news, but we're gonna, let's see here. Let me go back to Howie's WhatsApp here. So if we go to WhatsApp, we go Howie. Okay, so we've got Love Beyond Understanding. We got Full Circle, and we've got Love Silent Whisper. Which song do you want to hear?
Full Circle's a good one.
Okay, here we go, everybody. We're going to listen to Full Circle. We're with Howie Hobart. Howie's got a year to live, maybe more, maybe 2, maybe 5, maybe 100. But while we got Howie, we're going to be working with him and playing. So here we go. Let's see if we can get this to play here. Come on, everybody. Here we go. Everybody sing. To our journey, with the words, with every step together, our love will forever burst. Full circle we stand, our stories to tell. In the arms of my darling, oh, we so well. Full circle we stand, with our stories to tell. In the arms of my darling, oh, we've loved so well. Do you like my little talk at the end there? so, so everybody, we got Howie Hobart. We've got the Dawn, who signed marijuana from Schedule 1 to Schedule 3 today. So let's give a little, we don't know what's behind it all, but we do know that things are going to change today, and we'll be able to watch everything, maybe even a stock market or two. But at the same time, don't do anything rash. And everybody, give a really big hug and squeeze to Howie. In the next little while, before the first of the year, I'll come out and we'll do a video up of Full Circle. Was that the one oh, this was Full Circle. What was the last song I did? What was the first song I did? I did did I do Full Circle first? No, I didn't do Full Circle. I did the first song I did was hang on. Let's see here. I know the first song I did. The first song I did was Up at Top. It was Up at Top. The Most Valuable Thing. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we'll come out and do that video for you. We'll keep you going. I'll get you some CBA. Everybody, we're coming to the top of the hour. It's 1 o'clock here. I got a 1:15 with Peru and Howie. Any final words to the audience and to hope for the children?
My best advice really is to try to love one another the best you can, be good to one another, and to love life, and it will love you back. Love
life, and it'll love you back. So we're with Howie today, and that's the name of my father. And so, and the Holy Ghost here. So we love being on marijuana TV here and making it happen so we can say it freely. Chris said he got clobbered and had to fix his website and all this stuff. And, it's the robots out there. It's the AI. Just everybody take it easy. Don't let this out of control AI stuff get you down. Be gentle. Hold on to your lady. Hold on to your man. Hold on to your children. A lot of children are doing crazy things right now, and get rid of video games, guns, nuclear war, and share with the planet what you know is true love.
That's right. Love is all that matters.
That's all I got today, everybody. Hemp Hooray. And Howie, we're going to stay close with you. And we just had Howie and me in the office today. It was really fun having you here today. Everybody stay abundant. If you get up, Beyond and Anna said, and you shake your buns, everybody, you shake your buns, that's abundance. So you'll have plenty of money to buy food and groceries, and give one thumbs up to the old guy today that descheduled marijuana. No matter how it is, it's there. And love all your friends, no matter if they fire you for a while or forever and go away, and they come back. But teach the children well. You know, it's all about Woodstock, everybody. So let's have a concert, everybody. Let's have a relief aid concert here. Help me, everybody. Send money to icanimagine.com or relieffoundation.org. It's Jeff Eichen. I'm out of here. I love the light of the world and of the sun that comes up every day and in your heart. So, Howie, we're going to help you with your heart. I'm going to get you to get Robin. Let me see if I can get Robin on again. Hang on.
Keep shedding your light, brother.
Call Annapurna. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Calling Annapurna O.
Let's see if I can get her.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Okay. Robin's not answering. We'll get you in touch with Robin. Everybody, this has been a great show. Thank you. Final words, Howie.
We've got to fight this prohibition because it's all financed by the big pharma, you know. And we got a guy on our side, and I think that a lot of people know this. Elon Musk is on our side, and he's got money to fight the pharmaceuticals, and he's doing it one step at a time. He's working on some hard stuff and some other things. So don't count us out.
Okay, peace, everybody. This is Jeff Eichen, episode 290. And remember that's weed 3. That's a new peace sign, and that's the old peace sign 2, and then F schedule 1. Now we're schedule 3, everybody. So do we want to F schedule 3 and get our prisoners home? Sooner or later, we want to F schedule 3. But right now, let's see how it works. So Ham Hooray, everybody. Today's a great day. Let me give a little bit of a bell here. You know, in that movie, that Christmas movie, when they ring a bell, an angel gets their wings. So today we got schedule 3, everybody. Okay, peace out, everybody. It's Jeff Eichen. Talk to you later, Howie.
Later.
Recording stopped.
Okay, so I'm going to go back to my StreamYard, everybody. Boom. And I'm going to go back to StreamYard here. Boom. Okay, let's see where my StreamYard was. So StreamYard. Okay, so now we're going to remove that, and I'm going to come back in here. Okay, so it's Jeff Eichen here on YouTube, Roku, POD TV, and all the other usual. We have Frank Barbara. It's not called CBA, it's called CBDA. You guys don't know nothing. You gotta cure it first. Yeah, but it's cured. Thank you, Frank. Frank, let's see, Frank Barbara. Okay, that's cool. We love everybody that comes in and checks us and gives us little ideas of what to do and how to do it. So it's Jeff Eichen. It's important to be the cannabis knowledge and to get going with our concert. So everybody, it's relieffoundation.org. Jeff Eichen ending our stream. Peace out.